Database Searching Part 2. This video will show you where to find a list of recommended databases by subject focus. We'll demonstrate the effects of using quotation marks for multiple word search terms. We'll explain the use of the operators and, or, not. We'll demonstrate another database search. So let's say we're a nursing student. We're going to go once again to the research guides list, find nursing in this alphabetical list, and there it is. Click on the magnifying glass. Here we are on the Nursing Research Guide. Again, lots of useful information here, but right now we're interested in getting articles, so here's our list of recommended databases. We're going to try ProQuest Nursing and Allied Health Source. Okay, so let's say your assignment is to outline the considerations specific to elderly patients undergoing cardiac surgery. For something like that, your key concepts would be cardiac surgery and elderly. We'll start with the term cardiac surgery. I'm also going to show you a trick you can use in most databases. You'll notice I put quotation marks around cardiac surgery, and that's because this is just a search engine that's going to search for the words you enter. So if I didn't put quotation marks, it might retrieve articles that mention the word cardiac in one place and surgery in another place. But if I put it in quotation marks, it will only retrieve results with cardiac surgery, just like that, one word next to the other, as a term. You can use quotation marks around multiple word search terms in most databases. So second term was elderly. Okay, we're not going to put in anything like considerations or anything like that. It's inevitable that will come up. Let's say we only want peer-reviewed articles, and I'm not worried about the dates of publication at this point. You can always limit that later. Lots of interesting articles here. You can see the full text is available directly in this database for many of them. You can also see that it's highlighted our search terms so you know why each result was retrieved. Here's one with a Get It at Laurentian, but another video will cover how to get to the full text with the Get It button. Now I want to point out a very important part of searching, which is always to think of synonyms. And with this particular search, we may have missed out because we only use the word elderly. And a term such as older adults is often used in health sciences literature. So let's say we want to modify the search. In this database, there is already an OR plugged in. Let me take a minute to explain the and or not operators. So here, if we were thinking of synonyms for cardiac surgery, and say we thought of heart surgery, most databases default to an and. If we were to hit search right now, the database would be looking for documents that contain both terms, cardiac surgery and heart surgery. That's not the best approach because usually one term is used consistently throughout an article. So just realize if things are connected by and, the database will only retrieve documents with both of those terms. So once you get to the synonyms, you got to make sure you're taking advantage of the or. We're actually fine with just using cardiac surgery, but let's go back to our other term. This particular database defaults to prompting you for a synonym with the built-in or. This means that now the database will search for anything with cardiac surgery and the terms elderly or older adults. So we should get more results because we're giving an option of a different wording for the same term. Let's talk about not. The operator not isn't used very often, but let's say you found many of the results for your search were talking about bypass surgery, and that was the one kind of operation you didn't want to discuss. So you could just add not bypass to exclude those results. That's how you use and or not. Now back to our search demonstration. And so elderly or older adults. Once again, it's a two-word term, so I'm going to put some quotation marks around that. Keep our peer-reviewed limit, hit search. By adding a search term linked by the or operator, as you can see, we've gained some search results. We were at 3,426, so we've gained about 140 results. Not a whole lot, but in some cases those synonyms will be crucial so that you don't miss out on some good research articles. That's all for now on effective database searching. Please proceed to quiz number 9.